Hey, how you doing? Justin here today. We're checking out Whole Lotta Rosie by acdc. Really great jam and tune this one, so let's get to a close-up and check out how to play it. What a great rock and roll riff this is. So, we're starting off with an A open power chord. So just open 5th string, 2nd fret of the 4th string and the 3rd string played with a little bar with the 1st finger. We don't really want to hear those thinnest 2 strings. If you accidentally get this note here, it's not going to be too bad, but we definitely don't want this 2nd fret of the thinnest string. That one sounds well weird in this song. Okay, so we're going to start with that. Then we put 2nd finger down in the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Lift it off and play the A chord again. Little finger goes down in the 5th fret of the 5th string. Now note at this point that little finger is very likely to mute the 4th string. That's totally fine, don't worry about it. If you get this note ringing out, great. If you don't, it doesn't really matter. And then off again for the A chord. 2nd finger down in the 3rd fret again, and then off. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... You'll actually hear the hi-hat playing the beat. So if you're a little bit lost, you'll hear a little... Okay, you'll actually hear that pulse played there if you listen to the original recording. So it does that a whole bunch of times. There's bits of vocal and stuff coming in. Then the riff picks up to play the riff and then some rhythm guitar afterwards. So you get something like... Okay, and just noticing, sometimes I'm doing a little curl there. I can't remember if that's on the original recording. It probably is, knowing acdc, so you might want to have a listen, put a little bend if you want on that note, that last of the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Anyway, afterwards it's doing this. Some of you might recognize that as... long way to the top rhythm. It's pretty much the same thing. So what's happening there, the A chord is actually hanging over from the previous bar, the riff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 2. The interesting thing that's going on here is the up strum that happens on the and after 1. So if we look at the main riff going into it, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. So you can see it's continuous down picks except for this little upstroke. Up, down. These are all downs. Up. And you can see we've got an accent pattern there as well. So the and after 1, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. So there's an accent on beat 3 and the and after 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. So I'm just relaxing the chord a little bit with my 1st finger. A little bit of palm mute as well. And then when I'm playing the chord I want it accented, I'm lifting off the palm mute with the strumming hand and pressing the chord down. Bit of a weird feeling to stop the hand there. Here, down, up. But it's kind of the trick for getting that acdc groove on it. It's used quite often by them. Now, I'm not sure if it's Angus or Malcolm, but I'm pretty sure I can hear these two notes thinnest 2 strings at the 5th fret. I'm playing it with my little finger. It might be a guitar overdub, but it's happening on the and after 1, on beat 3 and the and after 4. So I often add it in there with the rhythm. Up, down, down. Up, down, down. So it happens to fall with that note stroke here. Now that may or may not be exactly what's played on the record. It could just be another guitar part going. Wouldn't surprise me at all to have that as an overdub, but you can definitely hear it in there. So I like to put it in there with the riff as well, and it does sound kind of like that's what's going on the record. So that's what you'd be wanting to do for the verses, to fill it out a little bit. Now the other part that we need, we've got an F chord, little F power chord, and then a D. Okay, the rhythm. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, 4 and. Okay, so it's going to a G chord on the and after 4th. Making sure that you notice that actually the bass just stays on A, it doesn't change to the G, which is kind of interesting. So it's going A, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then G, D with an F sharp bass, G, D with an F sharp, G, G sharp note, and then we're back to the riff. So that last 2 bars was just G. I tend to use just this 2-finger G, so 3rd fret, muted the 5th string, open, open, 3rd, and then I'm not playing the thinnest string either. Then D with the F sharp bass, 1st finger's going down on the 2nd fret of the thicker string, 2nd finger going down the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, which is your D with an F sharp bass. And then there's just this one note. Now the reason for this, Angus is actually playing just one note. He's going... He's literally just playing the G, F sharp, G, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then back into the riff. But Malcolm's playing the chords, so he's doing G, D with an F sharp bass, G, D with an F sharp bass, G, and then again he just has to jump on that one note. It's probably an E chord with a G bass, but whatever, it's just that one note is what you're after, going back into the riff. So the rhythm for that part is 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Again, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, just from the A chord, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, and then we're back into the riff again. So there's not many tricky bits in this song, and if you're playing with a band, this is a great one for jamming. Really, really rocks hard, you know, a really good fun one. And because it's kind of simple arrangement-wise, it's pretty easy for the band to get it together. And the one part that you want to look out for, where you have to learn to read eyebrows, will be the bit where it goes to the F chord, because if somebody's still stuck on the A, it's going to sound a little bit ropey, okay? So one of those things that you're going to be looking around for is like, okay, is it time to go to the bridge? Yeah, here we go. And then you're doing the raised eyebrows or the wink or something, you know, something signaling, okay, we're going to go to the F chord now. Okay, you'll have to work that out and have your own secret eyebrow language between the members of the band to know when you're going to go to that point. I mean, you should have a proper arrangement. I'm sure acdc aren't going like, oh, should we go next time? You know, but you know, when you're learning and you're playing in a band for the first time, it's, you know, you need to have those kind of tools to make sure that everyone sticks in with the right arrangement. You know, usually at least one person in the band knows where they're at. Usually it's the singer, but not always. But anyway, it can lead to all sorts of fun, that kind of shenanigans. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you for plenty more very, very soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.